And welcome everyone to our super secret live stream, FarmVille2 Country Escape, live with Scott and Jennilee. And joining me, as always, hopefully from Germany, is Jennilee. Jennilee, are you here?
I'm here, Scott.
Wow, you sound like you're like just as close as you were like last week.
I'm so glad.
You must have paid extra for the hotel Wi-Fi.
Oh, absolutely. Yes.
All right, cool. So anybody who's listening, we're doing a quick test on this Tuesday afternoon in North America to see how our audio sounds. So Jennilee, you have to say stuff.
Stuff.
Yes, good job. So you're coming through fine. Do we have any chatters in our chat room?
No, no one wants to say hi yet.
All right, so that's cool. But I think Celia said she'd join us. I had spoken to her earlier. So yes, so I guess we'll just chat because we're just waiting for people to potentially show up. I don't know because it wasn't scheduled if we'll get anybody, but we'll see what happens, right?
Oh, Celia says she's here. She says you both sound good.
Awesome, so that's good, and thank you, Celia, for joining us. Celia and I were working together very hard in the last couple of days to actually finish the what do you call this event. In fact, I only have 4 more wreaths to make, so I'm going to finish that very soon. I have 3 coming up very shortly. Are you
very nice.
Sorry?
I said very nice.
Yes. I heard very and that's all I heard, but then you
said
very nice. That's okay. I wanted to make sure you weren't like just chatting and we didn't hear you from Germany, so that's cool. So you having fun in Germany?
I'm having a blast in Germany.
I've seen a few pictures. It looks like it's very nice scenery and it's nice weather.
Yes, it's beautiful here. It's absolutely gorgeous.
When's the last time you were there?
You're gonna make me show my age. Probably about 20 years ago.
Oh wow, so it's been like forever.
Yes.
Do you remember anything? Excuse me. Do you remember much? Like, has stuff changed, or are you in a different spot?
I'm in a different spot, but I have a car, so I drove around a bit today to see things from where I used to live, and I don't recognize a thing.
Did you visit any relatives or people that you knew?
Not yet. I'm gonna do that.
I see. That's cool.
I do have a little bit of work to do during the weeks.
I see. And how's the food? Is it different culturally different for eating? Is it great?
The food tastes like my mother's.
Nice. So it's like so it's really like going home to.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome. Let's see. What else can I ask you? Have you been playing Farmville? Because I haven't noticed you.
I got on for a few minutes yesterday, and I think that was it because until yesterday I wasn't on Wi-Fi, and it's really hard to find service here. If I'm not in the hotel, my phone does not like to work.
Yeah,
so.
And I mean, you're obviously in Germany having a holiday, so Farmville is if I was in Germany, my wife would probably tell me to put my phone away. I know your significant other isn't with you, but I probably wouldn't be playing much Farmville if I was in vacation, at least not during the day.
No, and then at night I get to my room and I've just been so exhausted.
Have you gotten used to the jet lag?
Yes, it actually was surprisingly easy. I flew in on Saturday at 6 a.m. and I forced myself to stay awake the whole day. So when I did finally go to sleep, I slept great and I didn't have any issues.
No kidding. That would be such a super long day.
Oh yes, it was the longest day of my life.
Okay, but so back to Farmville. So you've been playing a little bit of Farmville since you've been in Germany, right?
Just a little. Mm-hmm.
And is everything backwards there? Like, do the cows face the other direction in Germany, and is the farm backwards, or is it the same?
You know, I didn't notice anything, but now that you said that, I'm gonna have to go double check.
All right, and then also too, like the messages might pop up in a different language now, but I'm sure they don't.
I read messages just fine yesterday, so I think they're okay.
Nice. Anyways, to kind of refresh in case there's some other people that have joined us, we're doing a super secret live stream. So if you've just joined us, thank you for joining us. We're testing out the audio from Germany, and it sounds like it's working great. So Jennilee must be in an expensive hotel that has awesome Wi-Fi. And what time is it for you right now, Jennilee? It's later in the night, right?
It is currently 10:35.
10:35. So it's not too terribly late. So
no.
What are you thinking Jennilee on on Thursday. So about the same time. Like, is this good for you? Like, if I was to come home in the afternoon, say this time, 2 o'clock Mountain Standard, and it would be around 10 o'clock for you, would that be good, or should it be a little later or a little earlier? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking this time would be great, but also if we want to do maybe a little later. So if you do, what was the time difference? Like
it's
9 o'clock.
You're 8 hours ahead of me. So right now it's only 2:36 for me Mountain Time, and down east for Eastern people it would be like 3:36 or 4:36 right now.
So I could possibly do, it gets very bright here very early in the morning. I've been waking up around 4 or 5.
Wow, so that is basically our normal time.
Yes, I think I could manage either the normal time or even just like 1 hour off even.
Like afterward?
Yes.
So afterward would put us pretty late for North America though, like later than usual. So if you can do that would be good. But I can also do like now, like this time on Thursday in 2 days from now.
We have a message from Night Gaming 12.
Hey, Night Gaming, you were here last week. Welcome back.
And it said this is the perfect time. This is a good suggestion this time.
So Night Gaming likes it. Yeah, a lot of people I think would like it. I'm not sure if Frank will like it because Frank is at work and we'd have to give him we'd probably call in sick that day just to make the live stream. That's funny. Cool. Okay, so I guess we can talk about that later today, or I guess later today for me, and maybe early tomorrow morning for you, or whenever tomorrow, and then we'll basically post the time on Thursday morning for me so that people know what's gonna happen. That'll work?
Sounds good.
Well, you sound really good. You're coming through great. Are you watching the video okay, Jennilee? Is my stuff working all right?
Yes, and I know that the date is incorrect, but that's because we did this super quick.
The date on the Facebook? I mean, on the YouTube page?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not. Okay, well, let me fix that now because I can actually put. See, I can do it on the fly. Let me try it. But thank you. I'm glad you noticed that.
I only pointed it out to prove that I can see it just fine.
That's good. So what's today? The 5th, right? June.
Yes.
June 5th, I believe. June 5th. What? Oh, I guess I'll do the 5th, and then here it should change on you. It should be changing for our people online in a few seconds.
Oh, it changed.
Okay.
Oh.
What?
You changed it. Oh, I was watching you type it, I guess.
Oh. So it says June 5th now, right?
Yes.
Yay. Didn't May go fast? May went so fast.
It did go fast. And
I'm gonna finish my event live on the stream today, and then I can work on my Mother's Day event because I'm still on page 6 of that. For the next couple of days, I can work on that. What happened? I just finished it, but nothing happened. Oh, I gotta click something? No. What do I gotta do? Oh, I still need one more. Oh, I'm not done. Okay, well, I guess I won't finish it live. I need one more, 22 minutes. Although I could use I'm going to do it. I'm going to use my 245 remaining thingies and finish one up. Friendship fertilizer. Hey, it went pink.
How is it that I'm in the future for you, but you're still in the future for me on the game?
That confuses me. I'm not too sure what you mean. So you're in the future, so it's 10 o'clock for you or whatever, 11 o'clock for you.
Right, but then on the game, you're still 10 seconds ahead of me.
Well, I'll always be 10 seconds ahead of you.
I know, but that's quite confusing.
Well, it is, I guess. But hey, did you get a pink thing on your screen like mine? Was yours all pink like this?
Yesterday it was, yes.
But then it fixed itself?
I didn't get back on to see if it fixed it.
Enjoy the scenery while we prep for the new event. Awesome. Okay, well, we'll ignore that for now. So did anybody else join us in chat? We're not going to last long today. I got to get back to work, and Jennilee is going to... We have 7 watchers according to this.
I love it.
Okay, so if anybody's watching and they're new, say hi, because we don't usually do streaming in the afternoons, and we'd like to say hello to you guys. Is that okay? Are you okay to stay for a few minutes, Jennilee?
I am. We have a message too from Celia that says, "Are you farming, Scott? Because all I see is the cover page. I'm not sure what I should be seeing." I see you farming, but I wonder why she doesn't.
So Celia, Celia, the little coin thing on the screen, make sure that it's rotating between Jennilee and me. That's the easiest way you can tell if your screen is frozen. That little coin thing should rotate all the time, and if it stops, just refresh your screen or hit F5. I think F5. Well, F5 on your computer. Sorry, on your tablet, you just restart YouTube or go back to YouTube. So no new chat, I guess, right? That's okay.
No, just Celia.
Just Celia? Did you say just Celia?
You need to stop making those comments. That's not how
Hey, you're the one that said it. I just said, did you say it? Anyways, that's funny.
I did say it, but I didn't mean it that way.
Anyways, yes, you're Celia. You're the one and only Celia. That's for sure. For sure. And I think Anne did my cow again. Thank you, Anne. She's been doing my speed seeding or speed fertilizing my cow, and I believe because it gives me an extra milk once in a while. I did get one time a 4. Remember that was on an episode way back, and I got 4 milk out of one cow. Let's try this one. No, just 2. Do you remember that, Jennilee?
I do remember that.
It's the small things that really make me happy in this game. When you farm 4 milk out of one cow, like that's just amazing to me.
It's exciting.
Very exciting. So, anything cool in Germany, Jennilee? Have you had any interesting, crazy experiences? Did you get your luggage on time? Was the flight okay? Any situations?
No, everything's been really great. We've already done quite a few trips and looked at a lot of things, and I get to practice my German here, which is not, it's not pretty, but...
So do you do half German, half English when you're talking? Or do you try to mix in English words? Or do you just pretty much try to do it in German?
I do most of it in German, and then when I struggle with a word, I try to think of like kind of how we do it with our kids. Like, they don't understand words, so you try very hard to describe what it is that you're trying to say.
Right.
So I've been doing a lot of that.
But lots of people speak English in Germany too.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's handy.
But we went to Luxembourg yesterday, and they let us know they did not speak English.
Oh.
But language they did speak. So.
That's good. Yes, at least. And the people that you're with, do they speak any German, or are you the translator?
I am the translator.
Nice. So you could say stuff that's really crazy and get them all arrested. And then they wouldn't know.
Probably.
Nice. Okay. Well, we'll stay for a few more minutes. Any new chat going on?
Yes, we have a question. Night Gaming asks, "Hey Scott, what should I say in my Facebook group for FarmVille2 for people that are not active? Do you have any examples?"
So you're trying to make them more active, and you want to, like, what? You know, we kind of just as long as they're active is what, once a day kind of thing, Jane. Like, we don't have a problem with too many people that aren't on a lot, right?
Right.
So generally, you either play a lot, or you play a little bit, or you don't play at all. So if they're not playing at all, then you can just put them on vacation mode, which means take them off the farm, which we do. And we're pretty clear when we take somebody out of the farm that they're not being kicked off the farm, because people feel they're being kicked off sometimes. And when you're just putting them onto vacation mode or, you know, a break mode, it's a lot better than being kicked off. So I don't know, you might want to put down, if you make a poll like we do and say, are you active on the farm? And if say you have 7 days to reply, or 5 days to reply, and if there's no reply, then say, you can even put in your post that after 5 days, we'll temporarily remove you off the farm until you become active. And as soon as you're active, message me and we'll let you back on. That's what we do.
Yes.
And so far, nobody's gotten mad, right?
No problems.
Right. So we did this as a super, super secret surprise episode this week. We didn't even tell our co-op we were doing it. I did tell Celia. I let her in because Celia and I, like, I don't know. Anyways, I did tell Celia, but no one else knew. So I'm not going to open up Farm Chat because we didn't actually warn anybody about Farm Chat. But just so you guys have a preview on Thursday, I do have some news, some actual Farmville news, and it's a feature that you can all see right now, but it's kind of not really something you'd click on necessarily. And I did it's something that you send to Zynga, and they send you back a whole bunch of stuff, and it's really, really interesting. So people that are listening to this preview, you want to tune in on Thursday to check this out. And I'm really curious to see if people who have enlarged farms or modified farms, if they do this as well, to see what they get back. But it's very, very interesting. So it's kind of a sneak preview of Thursday.
Bum, bum, bum.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so if there's no new chat, what I think we'll do is it's been on for 15 minutes, I think, so we'll probably call it a night, and you can go back down to the bar, Jennilee, and continue drinking.
Oh, very funny.
Oh, that's not what you're going to do?
I'm an old lady. I'm in for the night.
I see. All right. Anyway, so if there's any goodbyes to be said, this is the time our chatters should say them. And I'll just keep...
I have 2 things. Night Gaming said there are only 10 members in my Facebook group that are active. The people that aren't active never play on my co-op, aren't in the Facebook group, or don't play on Farmville.
Right.
So they're active on Facebook. She doesn't have them on Facebook, or...
So, yeah, like, we kind of have a requirement on our co-op that if you're playing in our co-op, you're also on the Facebook page, and that's so that we can monitor this kind of stuff. So if you only have 10 people and they're active and they're on your page, I would say just, make an announcement on Facebook or on the farm several times saying, attention everyone, we're going to be changing the rules up, and hopefully you're an admin on the farm and you can remove people and start from there, I think. What do you think, Jennilee?
I think that sounds about right. That's a good way to get it started.
Yep. I'm so close to upgrading. I need 3 more nails and a couple more bad locks, but I need like shovels. I wasn't making shovels, and now I'm gonna have to wait for shovels. Darn.
If I could send you some, I would.
Well, you never know. They might add that feature.
Anne said hi guys, and goodbye.
Who was that? Sorry.
Anne.
Hey Anne, thanks for joining us. And I just want to say, like, I'm really surprised from Germany how good your voice is coming through.
Yes, I'm glad.
Because there's been times, and maybe on the chat room, if you can just tell me as well if you're hearing Jennilee, because she sounds as good as she always sounds.
Aww, thanks.
Sure. And I haven't coughed hardly at this episode at all, so I'm doing better too.
Finally, I'm glad.
All right, any other goodbyes?
Celia said bye, have fun, and be safe, Jennilee. Thank you, Celia.
Thanks, Celia. All right, cool. So do you have any final goodbyes before we log off?
I miss my co-op family. Sorry I haven't been on very much, but I'll be back on when I get back home.
And we miss you too. But I would understand. I understand that you're not. I mean, you're on technically a vacation in Germany, so like Farmville is, probably not a very high priority. Shouldn't be a high priority, anyways.
I think the food is my number 1 priority.
There you go. There you go. All right. Do you have, so you said goodbye, so I'll say goodbye, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us for this super live stream. I apologize to Frank because he's going to be upset that he missed the live stream. Sorry, Frank. We will give you guys. We will give you guys notice on Thursday morning of when we're going to stream on Thursday, and we will see everybody hopefully then. Thank you, and God bless everybody. Bye.
Bye.